As a trade credit insurance provider, Atradius is very much a first responder to distressed businesses. Andreas Tesch is its Chief Market Officer. Andreas, it's been an unimaginably turbulent year. How has the crisis looked from your perspective?
Well, Paul, you're right. Turbulence is the right way of describing the economic impact of the COVID crisis on 2020. In fact, 2019 already ended quite rocky, with protectionism luring on the horizon. And when the COVID crisis hit, it had a disastrous impact on economic development. As Atradius, we expect the GDP globally to contract by more than 5% in 2020, and even worse, global trade to contract by more than 15%. But there's also good news in a sense that governments have been very quick in responding to this crisis, and with massive stimulus packages, they avoided an economic catastrophe. In fact, for 2020, we only anticipate a very small increase in global insolvencies of around about 4%, but that's mainly due to the stimulus packages that have been put in place, which will expire in the course of 2021.
Now, you've written about the need for businesses to pair innovation with caution. What does this mean to you, and where's the balance?
Well, in fact, what this crisis has taught us is that innovation and the ability to adapt to changing situations is key to success. And as a credit insurer and an insurer of trade receivables, what we mean with caution is always making sure that ultimately you're being paid by your customer. So what's the right balance between the two? That will differ from industry to industry. When you look at where innovation can be seen, it's in processes, it's in products. And looking at the retail sector as one example, we've seen a massive shift during this crisis from high street retailer, which continued to disappear, to online traders, to e-commerce companies. And those companies are, in a lot of instances, in place for less than 5 years. They're still in a loss-making situation, and their balance sheet is fairly weak. Still, they have a bright future in front of them. They're growing very rapidly, which is also where we as credit insurer had to innovate and had to adapt our way of assessing such companies using things like artificial intelligence rather than classical financial matrices, balance sheet analysis, because those would no longer fit this new environment.
Finally, what's your outlook for the year ahead? What will it take for businesses to prosper?
Well, innovation is going to be key for 2021 as well. It's not going to be an easy year because the COVID impact will last for a good part of 2021 as well. Still, we expect that GDP will bounce back and that we will see an increase of more than 5% in 2021. Nevertheless, as I've mentioned before, the stimulus packages will expire, and that will lead to a substantial increase of insolvencies in 2021. So caution is going to be a key theme to be successful in 2021, next to innovation and making sure that you select the right customers that will survive even once the stimulus packages have expired.
Thanks for watching. Learn more at atradius.com. Click now for more interviews with business service providers, and please subscribe for the latest international business insights from worldfinance.com.